Once upon a time, in a tiny village between emerald forests, there lived a humble woodcutter named Benji. One sunny morning, Benji decided to chop some wood by the river. Whistling down the winding path with his trusty axe slung over his shoulder. Birds chirped, squirrels danced, Benji grinned at the world. As he swung his axe, his grip slipped splash. The axe tumbled into the sparkling river. Benji stared, wide-eyed. That was his only axe.
He flopped onto the riverbank, feeling hopeless. How will I ever chop wood now? He sighed. Benji, how will I ever chop wood now?
With a shimmer of light and a puff of bubbles, a magical fairy popped out of the water. She was tiny with wings like dragonfly glass.
Her voice was like wind chimes. Fairy Abigail, why so glum, chum?
Benji explained everything. The fairy listened, nodding her head, then vanished into the river with a wink.
A moment later, she reappeared holding a golden axe. Is this your axe? Is this your axe?
Benji blinked at the dazzling tool but shook his head. No, that's not mine. No, that's not mine.
The fairy vanished again and returned with a gleaming silver axe. How about this one? How about this one?
Benji shook his head once more. Nope, that's not mine either. Nope, that's not mine either.
Finally, the fairy surfaced holding a simple, worn-out axe, Benji's axe.
His face lit up. That's it, that's my axe. That's it, that's my axe.
The fairy smiled, her eyes twinkling. Because you are honest, you may keep your own axe, and I'll give you these two as well. Because you are honest, you may keep your own axe, and I'll give you these two as well.
She handed Benji the gold axe. She handed Benji the silver axe. She handed him his old friend. Benji was so grateful, he almost did a happy dance right then and there. He raced home, axes in hand. He shared his story with the whole village. Every neighbor gathered around wide-eyed as Benji explained how honesty brought him more than he ever imagined. From that day on, Benji became a legend. Not because he was strong or fast, but because he was honest and true. The village kids told his story for generations, reminding everyone that sometimes doing the right thing brings the best rewards of all. So, next time you're faced with a tricky choice, remember Benji the woodcutter. Sometimes, a simple act of honesty can turn your whole world around. Thanks for watching. And remember, keep your heart big and your axe close. See you next time.